Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing out there? We always giggle so much right after our opening. It's so funny.
We do. That was my fault. So I was trying to get a link out and completely messed up the link. So I had to go back and delete it whilst the intro was running. It's like, whoops.
That's okay. I had to get Stream Elements running, and I'm like, oh, shite.
It's a well-run organisation. We know exactly what we're doing.
You guys, we are such a well-oiled machine over here on Rise and Shine with the Valkyries. I mean, I've changed everything. I've still got crap sitting on, I've got stuff sitting on my stool over there. Oh, by the way, this is new. This is my Batgirl that I got on a recent haul. She's hard to see, I know, but it's because it's cloudy. It's cloudy today, so it's kind of rotten. So I apologize for the lighting. I'm redoing things in my studio office place. So yeah, pardon the mess.
Excuse the mess, exactly.
Excuse the mess, guys. Oh my gosh, what all is going on? Oh my gosh, there's so many people hanging out. Oh.
Yes, there is. Let's say good morning. So
yeah.
First in this morning was Derek McManus. Good afternoon, sweetheart. We had
good afternoon, honey. Hi. How are you?
We've got Mr. Hyde, Captain Trek, who's wrenching for us today. Thank you, sweetheart, for stepping up.
Thank you, Cap. Mwah. We appreciate that.
Let me scroll down, make sure we haven't missed anyone. Telerafe. Hello, sweetheart. I'm still stumbling over that name, but hopefully I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, I was going to say Telerafe. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Good morning, sweetheart. Pre-show snort count set at 11.
He's not wrong.
No, he's really not. Crimson Mist is here this morning. Good morning. And the chat just jumped on me like a mother. Gosh darn it. Crimson Mist, like I said. Generalissimo Hefe is here. Hi from across the hall.
We've got Colin P. Smith. We've got Loki. Good
Josh
morning, boss. Thank you for joining us.
Hi,
we've got Starry-Eyed Girl. Hello, sweetheart.
Mwah, little sister.
And before I forget, we had a fantastic shout out by Rufy again this morning.
Yes.
On Instagram. So I'm just going to put the link in. That would be awesome.
Cooking with Ruthie. Honey, if you're out there, good morning. Thank you so much for the shout out. We really appreciate it. Hey, Shellback. Good morning.
Good morning, Shellback, and good morning, Speaker.
Hey, Speaker. What's going on?
And
hello, lovies. Hi, Lee.
There's my hero, Lee. Hello, sweetheart.
Our hero. Feeling it. Feeling the love, Lee. We love you, sweetheart.
We do. So, shall we pull in our wonderful guest for this morning?
Yes, please.
Awesome. Guys, give it up in the chat for the one, the only, the wonderful Latino Slant. Good morning, Paulie.
Good morning.
Paul.
Buenos dias. Buenos tacos.
Tacos? Somebody said tacos. Man. I'm hungry.
I said it. Good morning, lovely ladies.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, and thanks for everyone in the chat. My name's Polly.
It is indeed.
He is Polly, and he is Latino Slant.
Yeah,
he even got his own swag.
And
that's awesome.
You guys saying good afternoon really threw me off for a second. I was like, what?
We have to cover
this shit's early over here.
Because we've got a few Europeans with us, so
that's quite a bunch from England in the chat right now. So I'm not surprised. It's good afternoon.
Well, first of all, I watch your show. And from episode 1 of the Vikings, so I've always been commenting. And then, yes, gentlemen, these women are just as lovely. Seeing them here, so my compliments.
She blushes. I think you can't even see it on TV on the screen, but I'm like,
I'm blushing. It's like,
oh my.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us. Poorly
thank
dressed him.
you.
We actually dropped this on him last minute, so he's
Yeah, we
I
did.
know.
joining us.
See,
Please.
it's just like a Mexican to come on through and save the day. Bam!
Exactly.
Okay, he says that, and I'm waiting for Mexican Iron Man to show up in the chat now.
You know,
Good morning, Adega.
me and Mexican Iron Man, he's my primo, and he's. You know what's funny is that my first live stream, he was not only my first person watching, he was the only person.
Oh my
So
Oh,
you know, yeah, he's great. And I think I'm gonna meet him soon. Actually,
Oh,
yeah, he's coming down
well,
to
yeah,
LA.
you both are in California, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, that would be a
yeah.
cool meetup.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
I'd
our
love
whole
to be a fly on the
panel,
wall for that.
yeah, our whole slant panel. There's 4 of us. We're all in the LA, greater LA area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you about. How did the slant panel come about?
Yeah.
You've got a really great group of guys. I was watching you the other day. You've got
Yeah.
really good together.
And everyone, the Valkyries are going to be on our show on the 24th.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
I'm
that.
excited for that.
So
That's like in
we'll,
red on my calendar.
yeah. I mean, I'll put something together really good. Okay, so the panel, I have one very old friend. His name's Jesse. And so we call him Theo, which is uncle. Theo Jesse is he is like just so brilliant. Like he's like a political nut, musician. Like he's just, he knows a lot of stuff, which always makes me look good. And so I've known him for God, over
Long time.
a long time. So he's I knew I wanted him on there, and then this guy Barrio Boychek, he's a Chicano Jew, very interesting man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a historian, and so he knows the history of Boyle Heights in Los Angeles, and he's got a museum.
Really?
And so yes, if you look on our channel, guys,
Okay.
there's a whole section where we break down the history of the Zoot Suit riots in Boyle Heights, because that's where they happened back in the 40s. And he's just like, he's just blowing everyone's mind, but he's really sweet, and he's, he lives his life, and I really I love where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He's got a sweet soul, and we were with Mexican Iron Man's help. We raised about $150 the other day for his museum's water heater went out.
Oh
gosh. Ooh.
And then the last kid is Kai, who I met here on the chats.
Kai.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Kai. Yeah. He's a sweetheart.
He's the youngest of us, and he is a sweetheart. He's kind of that little brother. You're like, come on, we gotta go.
Little brother.
But he did all the graphics and everything for us. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't,
Wow.
He's like, oh yeah, you need this and you need that. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he the one that also runs your merchandise, or is that?
No, that is one of my boys, Lucio, but his name online is Silos, and C and then LOS, Silos.
Okay.
He's hilarious, man. But now that you mentioned it, mm-hmm. Right? We got our cups.
Hey!
And so
those are awesome.
Let's give a shout out to your mod today, because I didn't forget about you, Captain Trek, and this is for you, brother.
How cool is that?
God bless you. God bless you, man.
Right here, Captain Trek, and exclusive.
Right there.
Look at you. You got your mug from Latino Slant. That's amazing.
That is
so
gorgeous.
I'll reach out and get everyone that's address. So what I did was like that first round of like those early supporters. I just
Mm-hmm.
made cups, and then anyone who's a guest, I'll make a cup. So you guys get cups, cups for
Hey,
everyone.
coffee mug collection. All
Yeah,
right. I'll be putting that up in
yeah,
the back here soon too.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You're
Oh,
welcome, brother. You're welcome.
that's lovely. That's fantastic.
that's so cool.
But
I love it.
we're really young here to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, and we talked about it for a minute before,
Mm-hmm.
was whatever we're covering. I don't want to go over what everyone else in the fandom's going over.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, I'm a huge fan of. We all love the same stuff
Yeah.
from Star Wars to on up, but it's like I'll talk about Star Wars or talk about the things that I love if I have an expert with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
I gotta
um,
have a pro.
girl, girl. So, um, we'll do a deep dive into the Zoot Suit riots of the '40s because everyone loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I mean,
dying to hear about that.
yeah, look at
Yes.
you. You look like a little swing girl. You look
Oh
amazing,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
I got my
yeah.
pinup girl going on.
hmm And so our big live shows every Thursday evening, 4 p.m. on the West Coast. Try to
Okay.
get like so everyone can enjoy it. I know. Purple is asleep by then.
Yes. I
Yeah,
try. I watch
usually.
it. I watch it on the replay, but I struggle
Yeah,
to catch it because it's about 4 a.m. for me.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Let's not do that. Um, but like so, tomorrow's show, for example, is we're covering two big seminal moments for Latinos in entertainment, so to speak. Rage Against the Machine's debut album came out in
right.
1992, and then El Mariachi came out that same year. So
Nice.
so
I'm
we'll
looking
just
forward to that show.
yeah
I'm looking
yeah
forward to that.
That is going to
you
be good.
know Zach De La Rocha, the lead rapper singer in Rage, his father is a famous Chicano muralist, Beto De La Rocha,
Hmm.
and so that's where his lineage comes from, and
Oh wow.
it's if you break down his lyrics, you see what he's really rapping about. You're just like, whoa, yeah,
That's one of the things I wanted to bring up with you guys because watching your show, I was blown away by like the depth and just the breadth of knowledge that you all have, as well as the chemistry. I was like, these
Yeah, the
guys
chemistry is incredible.
know what they're talking about, and it's a pleasure to listen to.
It very
well,
much
thank you,
is. Yes.
Purple. um the thing with our show is I'm still learning.
Same.
I
So are
kind of
we.
messed, yeah, I kind of messed up last week. We had too many guests on, and that's all on me. That's all on me.
Whoops.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like herding cats when you've got a lot of people though. It's a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
fun. But when you're watching the panel and then you've got the chat and then you've got other things going on, it's like
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we had Mexican Iron Man, Clobberin Times, and 24/7. I'm like, what was I thinking? Uh,
that's a good combination.
I was gonna say
it,
that's a pretty good combination if you ask me, but
well, and you're right, but I have also my three co-hosts.
Hmm.
So that was
oh,
just
for frack's sake.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that
hurting
was
cats.
that was
yeah.
just the three guests as well as the host.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm. And Mike, and God bless them, my co-hosts, they all want their time as well, and they have, as
Yeah.
they should. And Shellback, he did have some guests. Shellback's got a cup too, man. I got him right here. He's already seen it. I'm not gonna pull it out, but God bless Shellback, man. He's a good dude.
Shellback even says you didn't have too many guests.
Yeah. Big
And
strings are
Yeah, he
wild.
did. Big
big
strings are
strings are
wild.
wild.
They're crazy.
Yeah,
I love the
but
big strings.
I think for the slant, it's when you have that many people and you have issues and things you want to talk about, it's too much.
Yes. I
So
think if it's kind of like an open mic and you're just kind of back and forth and kind of feeding off each other, but when you've got specific topics to cover, it makes it harder. But it's always
Yeah.
fun.
yeah, like it works for the DC fandom, like they're
Mhm.
gonna do, like Loki's gonna do. That's where it works. You
Yeah.
can take a break and go have a sandwich, come back, you're still talking about Superman. That's
Yeah. Go have a sandwich.
uh, it's just kicking in. Cheers, everyone. Morning.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you,
Salute.
Starry. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Starry.
Good morning, Dee Dee.
Good
Saw
morning.
Dee Dee pop in.
Oh, and let's say congratulations to you ladies for the bump from As. I mean,
Yes.
that's cool, man.
Oh
That's
my
cool.
gosh.
We are
That
very,
was-
very lucky.
Holy
Yeah.
cow. We owe As huge this time. I mean, oh my gosh. We're so grateful. We really, really are. We're so grateful. It's giving
We
us a
are.
big opportunity.
It has, and
So-
it's lit fire under us. We're going to work even harder now to bring out good content for people. But we are very
Yeah.
lucky.
We've got so much down in the gun barrel now. We just have to cock back and fire it off.
Yeah. No, it's
So
great.
many plans.
You got an audience, man. And
Yeah.
like I said, I love what you're doing with the Vikings TV show.
Thank you.
Between me and you.
Mhm.
Mark the Infinitely Tired. I love that. It's like, I'm gonna be 50. I'm like, I'm always tired.
Uh-huh. Same.
Right here. We're making it look good, though. We're making it look
Oh
good.
yeah, we're making 50 look fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Mark's
And-
first though. I know Mark's birthday is coming up this fall. He turns
Okay.
50.
50's the
Well-
new 30, so
Yeah. Right. Right. Tell my body that. But in the
Yeah.
mind, you're right. Mark, were we able to talk on that show? Well, yeah, I have a big mouth. Of course, I'm going to be able to talk. I got a big mouth. Oh, hail Loki. What's up, brother?
He builds
Oh,
boats for
man.
Ragnar.
I love building boats for Ragnar. It's always fun. Oh, man. I love that
Dega
guy.
says he's 2 years more tired than we are. So
Exactly. Well, also, I wanted to say that on the 24th, it's going to be my birthday stream. So you guys are going to
Really?
be there for that. Yeah.
oh my gosh.
On the 22nd, I turn 50. So on the 24th, we'll celebrate on the show.
Well,
Awesome.
thanks
There you
that you told us, because now we can plan something special for you.
yeah. Ooh. Hold
Well-
on. I need paper.
What I want to, I think one of the themes I want to ask about, especially, Sammy's coming from a Texas perspective, which I think is
Yes.
great in her connection with there's a strong Tejano Latino community there that's been there
Yeah.
before Texas was,
Yeah.
and then Purple. Can I call you by your name, or do I keep calling you Purple?
You can call me by my name, but everyone pretty much knows my name anyway, so
Okay, well, we gotta. I wanna make sure. I wanna be respectful
yeah.
for the
Generally
persona.
generally on the show, it's purple. So,
I'm going with Purple. So
fine.
with Purple, I'm curious about the
Mhm.
UK perspective on the Latino community in the US, the Chicano community. Like, so I'm starting to put some ideas together, and I'm gonna throw them at y'all.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a really good topic.
I need some more coffee.
Because I have to admit, I am not a native Texan. So,
What was it
but I
that
got
you
here
said?
as fast as I could.
Yeah, you weren't born here, but you got here as quick as
No.
possible.
Where'd you
No.
grow up? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Living here in
You're in Allentown. You got it. Yeah.
Billy Joel, man.
Good Billy Joel. I love that song.
Yeah.
No wonder. But yeah, I grew up
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania and across the river in New Jersey. So I was raised by a Texan, though.
So Dega, let's do it.
Party at Polly's.
Yep. The
We're
hashtag
gonna
we've
raise
got
the
going.
roof.
Starry
Drinks.
Eyed. I saw Starry Eyed on your show the other day. She's really sweet.
She
A lot of fun.
is.
Yeah.
She's our
Hi,
little
Starry Eyed.
sister.
And she's
Hola.
given some amazing ideas for potential shows. So we're going to have to credit her as producer for those.
Yeah, we're giving her a little bit of executive producer credit and a little bit of writing credit.
It's smart. You're gonna need it as you keep growing, and it's so Mad's mama bear, who I've been chatting up with,
Yeah.
she's like, hey, you should do a watch party. I'm like, oh yeah, well, what do you like? I'm like, well, I love the X-Files.
Yes.
Do it. No one's
Yes.
talking about the X-Files in the fandom.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow night, after the show, 8 p.m. Pacific, we will do our first X-Files watch party. We're calling it X-Flix and Chill.
Nice.
So the pilot, we're watching the pilot tomorrow.
I was going to say, please tell me it's going to be the pilot. You're going to start
Oh,
off
yeah.
there.
We're starting off with the
Oh my
pilot.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'll have the Discord channel up so you can watch along with us.
Okay.
And then we watched this. We watched it. I'll give you some trivia, some fun facts, and that's it.
Oh, that would be awesome.
But all that info's on the
I'm
page.
so excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to be extra caffeinated tomorrow so I can stay up and watch because the X-Files is my jam. I used to cosplay as Dana Scully.
Yes.
Years and
Oh.
Big X-Files fan, aren't you, Sammy?
I'm a huge X-Files fan. I don't even have all my stuff out, but yeah, I've got my X-Files stuff
It is right
stacked
there.
away. Yeah, I was going to say I have that magazine too.
There she is. Do you really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah. If it had Mulder and Scully on it, I've got the
Oh.
TV guides. I mean,
So-
I went to the expo that they did for Fight the Future. Oh my God, it was so much fun.
Wow.
Yeah, that was cool.
She just turned 50 as well.
Uh-huh.
Did you see
I
that
couldn't believe
photo
it.
that they took of her?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Her leaning
Uh-huh.
over her balcony,
Mm-hmm.
and she was.
She looked amazing.
I was like,
I was like,
yeah.
And the-
I
Did
want to look that good. Oh wait,
you look. You're beautiful,
I'm about
Sammy.
to turn 50.
Did you? Does she live in the UK? Doesn't she live in the UK?
She used to.
She used to. I'm not sure if she's still here with us, but she definitely did a few years ago. I'd have to check. And Smith says that he's met Gillian Anderson and shot a photo with her.
Oh, please tell me she's cool. I hate it when my heroes are assholes.
Yeah, that's what they say. Don't
ever meet your heroes.
No.
I've been kind of lucky.
Which, ugh.
it can be frustrating, but I've been really lucky. I've had the chance to meet Dita Von Teese on more than one occasion, and she is a dream. She's so wonderful. She's such a great person. So I'm grateful for that opportunity that she didn't. She's just so goddamn cute, and she's tiny. I just wanted to put her in my pocket and hang out with her. I mean, she's just so much fun.
Which one is that? Is that the tattoo one?
No, that's Kat Von D.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I would have to get my swag back out. I don't have.
I have
in my office, but
I got my arm shirt on, so I actually do have my
hey,
Day of the Dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
beautiful.
That is cool.
Yeah. I helped design it, and it says Liberación, liberation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
got,
that's a great
it's got
skull.
blue eyes. Blue eyes.
That is
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Enough.
Yeah, we get
Enough of my arms.
Okay.
Enough of my arms. Let's go to yours.
Mine are just simple. Bewitched,
That's hot.
because my name is Samantha, and this was a tattoo I got when my dad passed away.
Oh. I have a tattoo, but it's on the back of my neck, so you won't be able to see it at the
Yeah,
moment.
Come on
just be
now.
like-
Come on. We're all showing our.
I
Come on.
don't know,
That's on my back.
Everyone wants to see the purple back.
I don't think you can even see it because it's
Oh,
like,
Yeah, you can see
cool.
there.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh,
And she bangs into everything in her office.
and then I got one more, but it's my mom's name. So
Sorry.
Oh, don't be jealous, man. Shoot.
Quit flexing.
Hey,
Dolly.
listen, buddy.
Good show back.
Oh, these are hilarious, man.
Problem being he's unique. He has no tattoos.
We have the best chats. They're so funny.
Yeah,
Some of the
the
comments
chat
that they
is
come out
on
with.
fire, man. The chat is on fire. Yeah, let's get a big spender, man. Let's get some tips in here for the ladies. My tattoos on my
Gotta remind
back.
myself to pull up my dashboard too.
Snort.
There we go. We got a snort going.
That's a thing. Yeah, I
You
do
know,
have a snort. I had a little one. There's
let's-
Ruthie.
There's
Hey,
a
girl.
girl. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you, Ruthie.
Yes.
That's
Guys,
dope.
if you could check out that link that I posted a little bit further back in the chat and subscribe to Ruthie, that would be amazing because she is just the best. We love her very much.
Ruthie, I shall subscribe in a minute. I swear, I promise. But yeah, you know, I forgot where we're talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say what? Oh, we were talking about the X-Files.
We were talking about the
show that
X-Files.
You've got coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I rewatched it last night just so I can get queued up for tomorrow. And the X-Files party is tomorrow on my channel, 8 p.m. Pacific. You know, that pilot is so special because it establishes right away their unique relationship.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's.
I can't wait to watch it. I cannot wait to watch it again with you guys.
Yeah, cool.
I haven't seen it in forever. But I'm looking so forward to the show because of the X-Files. Yeah, you're right. Nobody is talking about it anymore, which is a shame because it was such a brilliantly done show.
Well, there's a couple things, right? Is that they did the reboot seasons, which were decent. You know, there was I would say there's one great episode, and that was written by Darren Morgan, who also wrote some of their Emmy Award winning episodes back in the day.
That name sounds familiar. I know Darren Morgan.
Yeah, well, he wrote Clive Bruckman's Repose that Peter Boyle starred in.
Yes,
Peter Boyle could tell the future.
Yeah, autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh yeah, she there.
Mulder was a freak, boy.
Yeah, he's like, whoa.
Do you think
What's
the
that?
chemistry that the two of them had on screen was part of the magic of the show?
Well, and it wasn't because, and it wasn't overt. It wasn't so like, it wasn't like sexualized. It was right underneath it, but they needed each other. There was a great article back in the late '90s when the movie came out, which was all right.
Yeah, it was like.
But it talked about how these two desperate souls needed each other and their pursuit of the truth. Man. And you could see it right away because he talks about his sister right away in the pilot. So I'm really excited. And what was the other thing I was going to bring up about the X-Files? I know,
like,
man.
I'm looking for it.
So I'm guessing you've been a fan for a long time. Was this from the beginning, or was this something that you kind of found later on and kind of latched onto?
No. It was I missed the first 2 seasons, but then I got hooked by season 3. So in real time, that was what 96.
6, yeah.
Because it came out. Oh, well, yeah, and that's the whole thing with tomorrow is the 27th anniversary of their air date. 27
That's
years.
right. You did mention that the other day. That's right.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
27 years X-Files, everyone.
Wow.
And going back to that thing, I was talking with Mads, was that I don't want to do like something about, that you guys are doing expertly already, because, my expertise is just my perspective on things Latino that I see going on. I might not even agree with, I don't agree with the term Latinx at all. So I just give my honest opinion. It's no big deal.
Yes.
So, but I feel confident enough with my X-Files.
That's
cool.
it. That's what we found. like you said, we picked Vikings because we knew it was a show that we could kind of be enthusiastic about, and I think that's the key to it, because obviously you love the X-Files, so you can talk about it and you can show your love for the show. Whereas I think we've had trouble in the past talking about shows that we've kind of not liked, and you can tell you just don't have the kind of same interaction that you do. So the fact that you've picked the X-Files and that you love it, I think is a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
and they're on my wall there too. You got Reservoir Dogs.
So I see Reservoir Dogs back there. Yeah,
my big poster.
Star
And then
Wars.
we didn't know how awful Phantom Menace was going to be, but we bought all the
all the stuff, didn't we?
So it's like, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it. Put it in my room. Now the thing with X-Files is that they're pitching an animated series, and it sounds god awful. So
yes, I've heard about that. It seems a really odd direction to take a show that was so kind of adult to bring it back as a cartoon, even if it was something in the lines of, like, say, Venture Brothers. If it was that kind of Adult Swim sort of.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I found out, little piece of news yesterday on Twitter. Venture Brothers has not been picked up.
No, it's been cancelled.
I was pissed.
Really?
But I was pissed.
It's been going for 17 years.
I know, but there's 2 years. There's always 2 years between seasons, and I'm like, son of a bitch! I was so pissed. Because I love the Venture Brothers. Go Team Venture.
I'm familiar by title only, so I got to get into it. But the X-Files animated series. Is that what they're planning to do with an X-Files?
Yeah.
What's that?
Is that what they're going to plan to do with an X-Files animated series?
The premise, the premise is it's the B team that gets the cases that Mulder passed up on, which never happened. Mulder didn't pass up on a case at all.
No, he never did.
No. There was no B team. They were the B team. They're in the damn basement.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? My God.
It's like I think they're trying to do like Lower Decks, but do it for the X-Files franchise, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, how's that going?
Not so
good. Not too great, to be honest. No.
Yeah, sounds dumb. I'm with Lee.
Yeah.
Louise says, "Have you seen the X-Files tribute episode of Babylon Crusade?"
No.
No, I haven't.
And that's the thing, is that it was such a landmark, and it as was Reservoir Dogs, is before what was there before, right? There was not a show like X-Files before. And so the writers, those producers, they went on to create Supernatural, Breaking Bad, Fringe. I mean, come on, you know. So I did see the tribute I actually just started watching Supernatural, and in their pilot episode, they give the X-Files love, which I thought was great. You know.
Yeah, but I'll have to go back and watch that too. God, because that's another one that's been on forever. Like,
I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even recognize Jeffrey Dean Morgan as the dad, because it's from 2005, you know?
Oh my gosh, it's that old.
And sorry, NB Geek, let's talk. He forgives me for that Phantom Menace, you know, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, MB. If they had, and God bless Jake Lloyd and everything he's going through, but I honestly feel he was miscast, and they had someone else in mind. I think if that had happened, it would be a much more celebrated film. It's a good Star Wars story, but it just, you know,
that's
my 2 cents.
Yeah,
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I think he did the best job he could with what he was given as well.
There was that.
Yeah. But I think he was treated very, very badly after, which is always
he did get kind of shit on, didn't he?
A shame, yeah. Him and Hayden Christensen.
And he's got a lot, I mean, and then there's a lot of mental issues going on. That's why I said, that's why before I said anything, I said, God bless him, because I'm like, I do not.
Yes.
That's just that's tough. So yeah.
I can't wait for the X-Files panel. I can't wait for the live watch party. I'm just freaking out.
Well, you can come on anytime you want.
6 years since I've seen it, you know.
Sammy, you can join us.
Oh
Let us know, like, because we're gonna do
I don't
one
know if I'll be
episode a
able to
week.
be on the panel.
Well, it's just me and Mads watching the show, right?
Oh,
Well,
okay, cool.
You don't have to be on the camera if you don't want. So yeah,
I'll
we're
be in
gonna
my
start it.
jammies.
But yeah, there's a lot of cool, interesting facts about X-Files. That pilot episode. The city in which they went to go investigate was named Bellflower, and that's the hometown of creator Chris Carter. Bellflower is here in South LA. You know, so all these little tidbits. You know, we'll throw them out.
I can't wait to hear all about this because this is stuff I don't even. If I knew it, I forgot it.
Yes.
Yeah. Or it's sacked away in that back part of my brains that doesn't have access right now.
And then Scully's name is taken off of Vince Scully, who's the Dodgers Hall of Fame broadcaster forever.
Yeah.
And me and Carter are huge Dodger fans, so it was like, you know.
So where's your Dodger stuff, dude? There it is. LA Dodgers. Boom.
But again, like, I don't want to wear this hat on a show. I want to wear a man. I'm a man. Let us be men.
I love
for
that
me,
hat.
it'd end up being the Yankees. So sorry, not a Texas Rangers fan. I'm a Yankee fan from way back.
Phantom Menace like 12. Let's see. Oh my god, that's awesome!
Ouch.
Wow!
Dang, that's a smackdown and a half. Holy cow!
Oh, thank you, Jesse. You have a wonderful
Thanks,
day as
Jessie.
well. Thank you, sweetheart.
And he said stuff in Spanish that all I know is senor.
He just said, "Have a nice day."
Oops,
You know,
sorry,
and kind of
sorry.
like, you know, with a lot of oomph, you know, like adelante.
With gusto.
Yeah. Right.
Like
I
in the
responded
Italians.
back.
Hey, have a nice day.
Yeah. Que tenga un buen día. You know, like, boom, let's do it. Yeah. Adelante.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a great chat, great people.
Yeah, we do.
really
We have a lot of fun folks.
Yeah. But
They're all hanging out. But the pod racing, though, the Shellback with the pod race. I never knew what to make of Phantom Menace. I never did.
mm-hmm.
Never knew. Still don't. I think I've seen it a grand total of twice.
I liked it. I mean, considering compare it to what we've got now, it's almost a cinematic masterpiece. So I'd much rather go back and watch the prequels.
Story-wise, it's Star Wars, you know, and it was wonderful. I would have loved for Qui-Gon to have not been killed.
Yes.
But yeah, it was, you know, so it was a disappointment. But what's that?
Don't you think they kind of had to do that?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I loved him so much, I wanted more Qui-Gon. You know, like,
good point. Okay,
give me a Qui-Gon
I would
movie.
have preferred more. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Just a Qui-Gon film. That's what we need.
Just Liam Neeson
been cool.
in a lightsaber. Come on, man. Come on.
That would have been cool.
I know. I love
He was
Liam
badass
Neeson's
character.
career is hilarious, man. Remember him in Next to Kin? He plays with Swayze.
Yeah, it was next to Ken. Yeah.
He plays a hick.
I'm like,
I tell you what, I did see him in a couple of weeks ago. Darkman. I completely forgot.
he was in
that film.
Darkman?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
I completely forgot that film existed. It's like,
Jeff and I were watching Excalibur the other day, and he's in it.
What?
He's in Excalibur from 1982. Yeah, we're like, what the hell?
Oh my God, you're right. You're
I
right.
think he's Sir Galahad.
Yeah, he's one of the knights, and then Gabriel Byrne was he Uther?
Uther Pendragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Gabriel Byrne too, and I was like, hey,
Mhm.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
And Helen Mirren.
Watching him on Vikings.
Yeah. And Helen Mirren.
That
Oh,
film had a good cast.
Morgana.
Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
God bless
Oh yeah. She's still smoking. She's still.
Oh, she's so smoking. So much respect for that woman.
Mhm.
So much respect. I
So
love her so much.
here's a Latino slant connection. She's married to Taylor Hackford, and Taylor Hackford did Officer and a Gentleman in the '80s, but he also did in '92 this movie or '93 called Bound by Honor, Blood In, Blood Out, and it's a Chicano crime saga, like 3 hours long, with Benjamin Bratt.
I was
And,
going to ask, that's Benjamin Bratt, right?
yeah,
I vaguely remember this film.
yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a deep dive on that film someday soon because it has become like the Chicano film to quote from and meme from because it's pretty over the top. It's pretty over the top. If anyone in the chat has seen it, they know what I'm talking about. But so you'll see Helen Mirren like at those reunion parties with Taylor with all the cast like Patos Locos Forever. That's right, Patos Locos Forever. Um, that's what the gang was called. Um,
Oh my gosh. I'm
yeah,
learning so much just being in Texas about the Latino community, but I never realized how rich it was.
Yes, and that's one of the things when I think God willing get to visit. That's one of the things I'd like to experience because, as you're saying, over here we don't have the
yeah,
kind of the same Latino community. We have Spanish and Polish and yeah, lots of European, but
yeah.
we don't have the same vibrancy that you guys have. So
Yeah.
I'd
Well, it's
love
just
to experience that.
yeah, it's just and each you know, lack of a better word, Latin Spanish speaking country
Hmm.
has their own history, and it's obviously you know a little controversial as them Spaniards
Yeah.
love to colonize everywhere.
Yeah, right.
But with
You're talking to a Brit, so it's like,
give
I'm
me one
mostly
second.
white, so
I have to connect the battery cable. Give me a second. Sorry,
okay, sweetheart.
it's a morning. Hold on. Oh my God. Ugh.
I
Problem being
watched
says,
Excalibur.
yeah.
Yeah, what is he saying, hon? I'm sorry.
Sorry, sweetheart. I watched Excalibur as a kid with my thumb on the next channel, and I was transfixed for the whole film, standing there with my thumb on the next channel for the whole thing. It is a great film. It's one of those that you kind of forget, and then it comes on, and you think, wow, this has a great
Wow.
cast.
Yeah, when you see it later and you realize who these people are, you're kind of like, holy hell! And it's so cheesy. It's total and utter cheese. I want to know why Colin P. Smith was so excited that I watched Excalibur. I watched it on HBO in like the 80s. Once they released it on home box office. I remember watching it there like tons and tons of times.
I think it's that running joke that the only film we watch is Ragnarok.
Yeah, I watched something different that wasn't
Yay!
Ragnarok. Yay! You had to take a break from the little headphones. We got to put on the big ones now. Can you hear us?
God, see, this is where age in the morning just do not work
5.
out. Here. Hold on.
Did I snort again?
Sorry.
I think so. I think you're up to 5 now, my love.
Oh, golly. No, here we go.
And
A
Dad has
purple
to.
laugh and snort day.
I thought you were resting, my love, because you weren't feeling very well. Go lie down.
Yeah, are you okay?
Oh, honey.
Oh, I think he's just taking it easy.
Oh,
Bless his
sweetheart.
heart. I don't know what that number was. Nobody knows, hon. It's fine.
You're probably not wrong, though. We probably have gotten up to 5.
Might be. We don't know. What in the wide world of sports were we talking about?
Everything. That's what we were talking about.
Yes, all the things.
X-Files. That sounds amazing. I'm going to have to
I
check
can't
that
wait.
out. If I can't see it live, I'm definitely going to watch it on the replay.
Me too. I'm going to try to stay up and catch the live show because that's late for me.
Mm-hmm. But I love I love it when people pick a show that they're passionate about, because you can
Me
tell,
too.
you can see it, and it just makes it that much more fun. And X-Files, it's kind of gone off people's radar, I think.
Very much so.
Even though it's a cult classic.
Such a good show. I mean, I was taping episodes every week.
You've probably still got the tapes, I would imagine.
I do somewhere in this home of homes. I've got those videotapes somewhere. I've just got to get a machine. I don't have a VHS machine anymore, so I'm gonna have to do that.
Good morning, sweetheart.
JP. Oh, excuse me, I almost coughed and sorry about that. T. Did you get it worked out, Polly? He's still working on it.
I think so. We're almost back. That looks awesome.
Okay, Shellback called him a boomer.
Hush. There it is.
Damn.
No, not at all.
So the show was just getting back from inflicting curse on me last week. Oh, thank you. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, cursed was a thing. It's like, oh.
Cursed was horrible. Oh. And Polly's trying to figure out his stuff.
Louise says she kind of checked out when Mulder left. Did watch the reboot though.
A lot of people did.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people
wasn't
checked
the
out when
same,
Mulder left.
to be honest. Yeah, you don't have that dynamic between the two characters, and that's what made it special.
You might be able to get the tape. I'll just buy the DVDs, to be honest.
I'm surprised you
I've got
haven't.
a couple seasons.
Yeah.
I have a couple of seasons of the X-Files on DVD. I don't have all of them. What I'd like them is to have them on Blu-ray.
Yes.
So I don't know if they've come out with them on Blu-ray yet, or Darth Monkey. Cursed was not a thing ever. And what's sad is they set it up for season 2. And I'm like,
yeah. But I don't know how they managed it with Curse, because it wasn't that big a book. You know, there isn't a Curse part 2 as far as I'm aware. It was just a standalone graphic novel. So
yeah.
But
and it's pretty. I have it back here on my shelf. I got it after we did the show. But it's pretty big.
Yeah, it was pretty big, but I don't think it was ever. Oh, that's actually bigger than I thought.
Yeah, so
that's quite substantial.
Yeah, I picked it up after we did the show, so I could have the source material and go back and read through it. I haven't started it yet because I picked up so much swag on a recent trip to the comic book shop that I was like, well, shite. This is going to have to wait a couple of minutes.
We'll put that on the shelf. That's okay.
Yeah. It's up there with my Batman. And
Colin says, was the reboot any good? Do we know?
The reboot of what?
X-Files.
There's Polly.
Hey, sweet.
Oh, hey.
There he is.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
X-Files, I think
Shit
he means.
Yeah. I had to go back to my little ones. We were talking about what I missed.
We just started talking.
What?
Really?
Colin wanted to know if the X-Files reboot was any good. And I only watched the first couple of episodes, first 6 episodes, and I was just like, meh. It didn't do much of anything for me.
You know, it had its moments, and but most of it was pretty forgettable. But we will, once we get to those seasons, we'll watch them together. And,
Yeah.
Maybe with fresh eyes. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Reboots are such a funny thing, you know.
That's what I was going to ask you. Are you going to do it season by season, or are you picking favorite episodes?
No, we're gonna go in order.
Do the whole thing.
You go full thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is cool.
Take our time.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome.
You know, and if people really like it, then maybe we'll go more than once a week. But you know, because you know they're what 42 minutes long, then we'll do like a little brief talk. So it won't be a lot. It won't be a long stream. So you know.
Yeah.
Yes, we've definitely found, especially with the reviews, if we keep it to about 45 minutes an hour, that seems to be a good kind of length.
Yeah. Most
Because we
definitely.
generally do 2 episodes each review.
I noticed that. I noticed
Yeah.
that you guys whip it all through. Oh, I wanted to. That's one of the things I forgot. I wanted to tell you. I got to say hi to Rolo because we're talking about meeting our heroes. I got to send a
Really?
message. Yeah, my girlfriend worked on Council of Dads. She's an actress,
Yeah.
and they were filming out in Savannah, Georgia,
Ah.
and
Oh, I love that city. Oh
in
my God,
December.
Savannah's
In
so
December,
beautiful.
and so I got to say hi to Rolo. I got to shout him out, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What was he like?
Oh no! I just.
Oh, you
Oh
had to.
oh
Oh, I
well.
say.
Without divulging any details,
Hmm.
keeping the respect of my girlfriend's profession.
Yes, of
Uh,
course.
he's a great guy from all accounts.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
awesome.
and
seems like it.
He
I
does. He
follow
really
him on
does.
Instagram. Big fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
he seems like such an awesome guy. I'd
The
love to
whole,
meet.
yeah, the whole cast do. To be fair, they look like they had a
Yeah.
lot of fun while filming.
I'd love to
and the
meet
thing,
Catherine Winnick, who plays Largatha.
whew,
Oh
That
yes.
girl is badass. Oh, she's hot.
her Instagram is just yeah.
I know. Woo.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, girl. And she's just a badass woman to begin with. I'm like,
Hmm.
you're a
She is.
trained bodyguard?
I mean,
Cool.
yeah, and that choreography is that fight choreography. It's so legit. It's so
Oh,
well done.
she nailed it.
Yeah,
I could not believe it. Well, everybody on the entire series really did, even Floki, and he doesn't fight that often.
Floki don't need to fight. He builds. He builds. He
He builds
builds.
boats.
Yeah, he builds boats.
Yeah, we're
But
big fan of Gustav here.
Oh yeah, I love Gustav. He was the only saving grace for Cursed, believe it or not, because he played Merlin so well. That was the only
oh,
thing that
really?
really drew me to the show. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, Yet Shellback Largatha for the win.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
look at
Bill.
yeah, it's great chat, man. Everyone's just popping. Uh, but yeah, and you know, we were talking about meeting our heroes,
Yeah.
celebs, and actors. I think that's why I think to keep a certain mystique is a good thing on the actors end because
Yeah.
nowadays everyone's they're activists and actors,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it's like
Yes.
Pacino. He never gave interviews for that reason. He's like, I don't want
Yeah.
Hmm.
people to know who I am.
No. And I'm cool not knowing. He's just Al Pacino.
Yeah, exactly. I
Right.
can respect that definitely.
Yeah. And then, when they do a performance, you're just like, wow, because they're
Hmm.
actors, So, yeah, it's a different time, I guess, now.
Well, yeah, unfortunately.
I think so, but I think it's going to swing back to how it was, back when we had a different kind of class of actor eventually. Like you're saying, good people are kind
You
of
think so?
activists as well. But I think maybe the tide will turn and the
Hmm.
profession will come before personal feelings, perhaps.
Well,
Maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not seeing it as much, I think.
Hmm.
They're more activist, less actor. Um, I don't know. That's a
Unless,
tough
like you
call.
say, they're old school, like Pacino. Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to see it return to the golden age of Hollywood, but
Mm,
we need original stories in order for that to
mm.
happen, and good writers, and not these hacks who went to film school. Oh my god, they're so adorable. It's like, great, you took a film class in high school, now you know everything.
Mm.
Okay. It will only swing back if Hollywood dies. A lot of people lose themselves in the process of becoming someone we see on film. That's true.
Hmm. Absolutely.
Don't know if I totally agree with that.
Oh yeah.
Um, well, I mean, Hollywood's amazing, and you know, the majority, it's just like with anything, the majority of Hollywood are hard working class people. Those celebs are like 5%. You got to understand
Right.
that. You
Right.
know, besides my girlfriend and other examples, it's like, you know, these guys are grinding just to get a role, and then they get
Yeah.
roles, maybe four or five roles. You
Yes.
get two jobs in a year. That's considered success. I mean, you're that, and
Wow.
then you're talking about 80-90% rejection. So
Yes.
That's
I,
true.
I
I've had
I
it.
would I would cut the working class of Hollywood some slack,
Hmm.
as well
Okay.
as behind the scenes. The
Behind the
prop
scenes, especially.
Right.
Yes.
My opinion. The problem is the puppet masters.
Hmm.
Ah,
That's
Yes.
that's that's uh
you mean
that's where we do.
The Hollywood bigwigs? You know, like the studio heads used to be, that kind of thing.
Or yeah, like a J.J. Abrams and Bad
Ah,
Robot coming out
Hmm.
with a pamphlet on how to how to end racism. I'm like, yo, go create,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
go
go write
create.
something, not a
You know,
pamphlet.
Instead of
um,
preaching, yeah.
yeah, and I know what you meant, vigilante. I mean,
Okay.
big Hollywood independent creators will have to rise
Hmm.
too, but you got to understand, big Hollywood, big Hollywood is it is so big, it's so huge
Yeah.
of of you know actors in front of him, behind the scenes. Like I said, the majority of these people are hardworking grinders.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I've I've
you
heard it's
know,
a very cutthroat kind of environment. Yeah, absolutely.
It can be.
Yeah.
it yeah, that's undeniable because
Hmm.
you got to understand you're dealing with an industry of actors where you're you're working you're working from your ego for the roles,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
you're just so imagine an industry where you got to keep yourself sharp, your ego sharp, you look sharp. That's just to get in the door for an
Yeah.
audition. We're not even talking about
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that doesn't even guarantee you get the audition, even.
right. So when you're doing that much ego building, it's the best actors and the ones that stay in the game are the ones that are very grounded,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and they
Yes.
exist. They exist. That's all I'm saying. Um,
Okay.
the problem is, and we talked about this before we started the show. You don't want a body like the Academy or a whatever mandating affirmative action to art. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm,
you know,
yeah. This is a
and
stick. It's a
yet
sticky
the
area.
problem, yeah, and yet it's a real problem.
Hmm.
Yes.
Coming from my point of view, um, you know, Hollywood has been so stereotypical, so discriminative towards um, different actors, different stories, that they got to come to terms with that legacy.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Yeah.
but you can't come to terms with a pamphlet on how to be and
I know.
requirements. So
Hmm.
yeah,
How do you
That's it.
reconcile that?
But that's it. That's how what you were saying as well. You've got to kind of own the past and then learn from it and move forward.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I agree completely.
well, there's one section in it where it talks about then talking about the Academy Award requirements, which is kind of silly because most films are not made to win awards.
Hmm.
They're made to entertain. Action
Yeah.
films, all the genres, comedies. Is that of the casting director and the writers. That's
Hmm.
where you want to, and this is the thing is that most studios, they've already had diversity departments for a long time,
Yeah.
right? So they could fill their quota
Yep.
and say they did it, but do they produce those scripts? No,
No.
which
Mm-mm.
sucks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
it
where
does.
Homeboy Vigilante is correct as far as coming. You got to be independent about it.
Yeah.
Um, and see.
That was good.
That was
That
good.
was wonderful. And on that note, we've hit the top of the hour, guys.
Mm.
Our hour has gone the way of the dodo. Oh my
That
god.
went quick. Thank you.
That was
Thank
fast.
you, Paulie. That was amazing.
Even
Thank
though we
you.
boomered.
No.
God, that
You
was
see-
that was so
no.
bad.
No,
Boomer
so you've seen
Boomer
what happened
slant.
with me.
Bloomer slant.
I've kicked myself out of streams before. It's like, oh,
Same.
great. All right, get back in.
Get back in
Yeah.
there.
I didn't give up.
You did.
So-
Thank you. And
Thank you,
for joining
Polly,
us.
so
That
much
was
for joining
amazing.
us. Yeah. Hey, Lady Mist. I just saw her pop in. We're about to say goodbye. It's a sexy hat. It is sexy.
It is.
Love you, good trilby.
Thanks, Darth.
Oops.
In the chat just jumped on me,
It
too.
jumped you. Yitzy said, I wish I looked that good with a hat. Me too. I look
Me
terrible
too.
with a hat.
It depends on my hat. Then we may see that, Friday, but, it's all
Oh,
bullshit
Loki.
smoke screen.
Come on, Loki. It's not all bullshit, Loki. I love you, man, but it's not all. I know. Okay, I know we're wrapping up. I'm not going to get into it.
No, please.
Yeah, it's okay. We can get into it on your show because God knows what we're
Yeah.
going to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to hear more about the Latino community. I want to hear
Same.
more about the Latino history.
Well-
I'm a sponge.
Right.
So
Well,
I'm
real,
ready to learn.
yeah. Well, real quick, and I told you guys, Latino directors, actors, they don't want to be pigeonholed just for being the guy that does Latino films.
Right.
Yeah.
So they got to, they're not all woke, guys, and they're
That's true.
just as tired of the PC culture as you are. So that's all
Yeah, I
I'm saying.
can't-
I love you, Loki.
Ugh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can't do that generalization, man. That always gets me because that's what they say about yeah, anyways, I'll shut up.
We're going to say, there he goes. We're going to save that for another day. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us today. Thank you to our wonderful guest, Polly,
Yes.
Latino
Thank you,
Slant.
Paulie.
Thank you for being last minute and pulling through.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you. We'd love to have you back as well if you
Yeah,
would
plug
join
your
us
show.
again.
Plug your show.
Okay. You got to. Oh, big spender.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Big
Oh, we
spender.
got a big spinner.
Let me grab this big spender. Thank
Okay.
you, Lady Mist.
Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
Thank you, Lady Miss. She just
Thank
simply
you.
says, great stream.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
sweetheart.
you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lady Mist. So a little bit of Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, Jessica. Yeah.
But yes, please,
go ahead.
everyone subscribe to Latino Slant because he has an amazing channel. Link is in
Yes.
the description, and our wonderful wrenches have been putting the link out as well.
Yes.
And
Yes.
tell us again what time the X-Files is on.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow
What's going
night.
on tomorrow?
Yeah. So okay, first of all, on the channel, on our description, you'll see our lineups of shows. On Sunday nights, I do a midnight chat. Thursdays we have 2 shows now. The 4 p.m. Latino Slant and then the 8 p.m. X-Files. So please join us tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Please check out our library of videos. I do movie reviews, music reviews on shit you've probably never heard of.
Much slightly.
Cool.
So yeah, let me recommend a great horror film called La Llorona, and it's not the Hollywood one from last year. This one was from Guatemala, came out. It's on Shudder. Check out my review on
I
it.
have Shudder.
I got some good reviews, and we're just growing. And I thank you, ladies, so much. And
You're welcome.
congratulations on everything. And this is
Thank
a lot of
you.
fun.
This was awesome. Thank you for joining us. That was a pleasure.
Very much.
And very much looking forward to the 24th as well. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
that's
gonna
gonna be so
get
much fun.
We're gonna get
I'm
into
so
it.
psyched. I'm already picking out a dress, Who are you wearing? Yeah, my own stuff.
Awesome.
So, guys, thank you all for joining us out in the chat. Thank you again, Polly from Latino Slant. We really appreciate it. It's past the hour and we gotta go. Also, tonight, guys, 6 p.m. Central Time, Heiress of Chaos, an evening of Discord and Delight. Tune in for that. Excuse me. And tomorrow morning, you can find us in the chat on Mornings of Mischief with Stone Loki.
Yep.
So we will see you guys, God willing, in the creek don't rise on Friday.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, guys, and have a fantastic day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Be
guys.
well, everybody. God bless.
Bye.
Mwah.